Hey everyone, and welcome to my new series where I go through each MLS Next Pro roster/team or each MLS second team and basically detail how I think their roster is constructed, how well, what quality, what I would change. And for context, MLS Next Pro is supposed to be an extension of MLS Academies, kind of form as a U21 team in order to compete with USL League One, the USL Championship, and high-level Division One soccer. So let's get straight into it. So here are the current rostered goalkeepers. We have Ryan Bilichuk and Carvin Miller. I would cut Ryan Bilichuk and keep Carvin Miller. The reason why I'm cutting Ryan is because he is going to turn 23 this year. And while, yes, he is currently their starting goalkeeper, I think at this point, the probability that he's going to be the Timbers starting goalkeeper is low. And I believe that it would be more beneficial for the youth that if he went to go play for like a USL League One team. And the other roster goalkeeper, Carvin Miller, is someone I think should be a backup to someone else. He's an 04, he's still young, and this is the exact right place for him to be getting minutes and developing. So here are the other goalkeepers. Timbers fans know Hunter Sulte, born 2002 to 1. I would say he should be a dual guy in that he's a third string for the Portland Timbers. And, you know, when applicable, he should be starting for this team because he needs to get confidence. This is be his quote unquote last year with the youth team as an U21, because he needs to get a clean sheet, to be honest. He's just been under fire. I don't think he's had like a stable defense in a while, and he needs some confidence if he wants to grow. And honestly, if you want more people like him, you need to provide him playing time, or else for the next person here, Zach Ando, age 17 to 5, he's going to go to Division One because that's just a better option for him. This is a guy who I think should be kept with the MLS Next Pro roster, specifically as the backup/third string in the sense that you should also pay him because he has a definite chance of not only becoming a professional but possibly becoming a backup Timbers or starter level Timbers goalkeeper or USL Championship. He's the type of person that this league is supposed to retain, but right now in Division One soccer is winning the recruiting battle. So here are my updated goalkeepers. Starter be Hunter Sulte, backup Carvin Miller, and third string Zach Ando. Next, roster center backs Tyler Clegg and Julian Bravo. Both are 2000s. Both should be cut. When I say yes, maybe good exit packages should be given these people, but they are draft picks. But again, the chances that they are going to play for the Timbers are already very low. I think it just would be more beneficial with the center backs I have later if they went to Division One. That's because here are the other center backs. First being Sean McDowd, 2004, Adrian Palau, 2006, Michael Dunn, 2006, and Maximo Nystrom, 2007. So these people right here is why I think the other center back should be cut, and specifically what I think the Timbers are doing wrong. Because one Sean McDowd is another one of the Zach Endos in that he's going to go to Notre Dame when, if I'm being honest, he could probably be starting for this team or pushing. Now, do I think he makes a Timber spot? I don't know. But this is a guy you need retaining. And secondly, Adrian Palau should be starting every single game. He needs to be signed to a homegrown deal. He's a U17 international. He's a ball-playing center back. He's the exact type of mold that the U.S. needs to be, basically fostering more of, but yet he's not getting enough playing time. Secondly, Michael Dunn, 2006, is leaving the Timbers when he should also be getting a lot of minutes because he has a chance to make the senior team because he's made a U17 camp. He's one of their better academy players. They need to work on their development pipeline. And thirdly, Nystrom, I believe he's made a U16 camp for the U.S. When I say dual, I would say he should be playing with the U17s and occasionally coming up when, for example, maybe one of these other center backs are injured or not available. But again, Nystrom is someone else to really look at because he's also in contention of getting a homegrown deal. So here are the updates, center backs, same as before. Sean McDowd, Adrian Pelayo. I don't fully know how to pronounce his name. Michael Dunn and Maximo Nystrom. Rostered left backs here. Tristan Weber, 2000, cut. Too old for this. I mean, again, I'm going to basically advocate for cutting for anyone that was born earlier, or yeah, I guess earlier than the year 2002. Here, the other left back, Victor Enriquez, made one appearance, 06, 17, just aged out of the 17s. I would say keep him. Specifically here, I'm going to update left backs in that he's also a potential homegrown deal waiting to happen. And also, again, he's young. This is the type of guy that should be basically slowly implemented to the senior roster. The next side, again, yeah, we only have one left back, but the next side is a lot trickier in that there are a lot more right backs. Firstly, Keyshawn Ferdinand, he's an 03. He should be kept. He's a starting right back right now. I think he's one of the few people that has a market value, but it's going to become complicated for the people I talk about later. But also, Jaden Jones-Riley in 01, he should not be taking time from these young guys. He should be cut. He should be going to the USL Championship or League One. Because again, you need to think about like path forward to the senior team, kind of like the Premier League 2 or like Bayern Munich's second team. Most of those guys are basically almost all these guys in the second team are U21. So anyway, with the other right backs, we have three others. Where I apologize in advance to this first one, Volodymyr Kubrakov, 04 from Ukraine, Sire Hura, and Fidel Banuelos, who's an 08, Euros in 06. Sawyer Hura should be signed to a homegrown contract immediately because he is a starting United States national team U17. He's from Bend, reasonably local. He should basically be getting a lot of minutes. That's why I kind of flip-flop between whether Keyshawn should be kept or not, but I think he should just because of experience. But Hura can play left back, can play right back. This is someone that you cannot let like fall to the wayside. You need to be playing him. And Fidel Banuelos, he should definitely be dual because he'll be with the U17, but he's another really talented kid that probably should be getting some minutes. All right, so here are the updated right backs. Ferdinand, Hura, Kubrakov, and Banuelos. Obviously, Banuelos won't be getting as much time, but still, a game once a game, a game per month is, just to give him that experience. Here are the roster defensive mids. Victor Griffith, Panamanian, ex-Panamanian international. I would cut him just because, again, he is too old for this team. And specifically because Christian Mendoza should be the one getting the opportunities. He's no 06. This is the direct pathway. He's the type of guy that might have a future. And if he doesn't, then you can flip him off to League One. But you have to be getting these kids opportunities or else what's the point of going to the Timbers Academy? So, yep, here are the updated defensive mids, just Mendoza. Next position, center mid, Michael Vang, Laos International. I would cut him, but I would, again, Noel Kaliskan, I would just promote him to the senior team in the sense that because he's already kind of has a homegrown deal. So, again, Vang is not going to be playing for the senior team. I would let him go let him play in the lower leagues in the U.S. And again, Kaliskan's already kind of with the senior team, so I would just promote him and not bring him back down. Here are the other center mids: Jago Elasdale, Alexis Moreno, Ian Shaw, and Cole Aman. The person that should be playing a lot is Ian Shaw because he's also a former US U17 international, and Jago Lysdale is in danger of going again. He is going to college, and this is another guy that the purpose of this league is directly to keep people like him. So updated center mids are these four: Alexis Moreno, Shaw, Lysdale, and Amon. good, healthy midfielders, rotation, and next
I
one,
don't know that one.
centered attacking mids. We have Dawson McCartney, and Salimir Mizik. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry. I would cut McCarthy. He is way too old for this team. He's not going to make the senior team at this point. But I would have kept Salimir because he's 2000, born 2003. He's age 20. Um, exactly the type of person that you want to be keeping on the team. The other center attacking mid, Milo Ray, talented. I believe he went to a U.S. camp. I'm trying to remember. That might not have been him, but I would keep him. Here are the updated center attacking mids. Oops. Roster left wingers, Josh Penn, another guy. I would cut him. It's not going to make the senior team. I think he's with Miami. But he's taken away minutes from someone like Grayson Carter, who probably should be dual with the U17s, but he's very talented. He made U16 camps. He's someone to watch out for the homegrown deal. So like again, you have to prioritize who's getting these minutes. So again, right now it'd just be Carter. Right wingers, Blake Pope. I would keep him. He's an 03. Definitely the right type of guy. Here, the other ones is Callum Lupton. He's in a probably mostly playing in the U17s, but definitely get him some minutes. Here are the two guys, Pope and Lupton. Strikers, Florian Mozon. I'm not really sure why they got him on loan for the second team from Argentina. I mean, he is their leading scorer, but it doesn't really make sense to me. I would cut him, especially since you could bring up any of these other guys like Dega Ikuba, Ryan Zelafro, Noah Santos, Dario White. Specifically, Noah Santos is someone that should be signed to a homegrown deal. I mean, yes, he'll probably be playing the U17s, but honestly, I think he probably is a prime person to be bringing up. He's exactly the type of guy should be getting these minutes, especially since I think he made a U17 camp. He's talented. It's frustrating that he isn't getting a lot of playing time. So Dario White is also someone else that is also really talented, but I think he should probably be more dual. So here are the updated guys: Taga Ikoba starting, Santos getting a lot of minutes, Zelafro being kind of the third string, and White being called up occasionally. So here's kind of a visual for how I would set up the starting 11. Hunter Solti in goal, Victor Enriquez at left back, Palau and McDowd as center backs, Ferdinand as right back, Moreno and Shaw as like kind of dual center mids, Salamir as the center attacking mid, Carter and Pope as the wingers, and Akoba as striker. And this is just kind of a nice way of looking at the roster. Um, Essentially, green is people that have a homegrown deal. I forgot to highlight Teka Ikoba. So let me just kind of fix that real quick. Here we go. The bullet are people that are going to D1 college, or at least supposed to go. The ones in purple are people that should be signed to homegrown deals that are not on homegrown deals. Green are homegrown deals, and the orange are people that should be definitely be monitored for homegrown deals and considered within the next year or two. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm planning on doing these for at least a good amount of the MLS teams, as I do not think that they're all doing a very good job. So let me know in the comments what you would do, how you change, or if there are any or other Timbers Academy players or even free agents that you think this team should pick up. Just put it down low. I'd love to read them. Right. Anyway, this is me signing off. Bye.